Hello everybody, this is Eric with A Full Beyond with the third video of the Akira Yoshizawa World Through Origami series, where I'm going to show you how to make Akira Yoshizawa's small bird. I want to take a brief moment to thank the International Origami Society for both their permission and advice in making the series. This is an intermediate model, so today I'm actually using a Mino washi paper, choosing brown to represent my favorite bird, small bird, chickadee. And I would recommend you do the same, finding a washi. Copy paper might be too thick. If you do use something like copy paper, make sure it's a larger piece, or you could use parchment paper or baking paper instead. To start with the model, we're going to start with the colored side up. We're going to rotate 45 degrees and make our first valley fold. Open it back up, rotate, and repeat on the other side. Open it back up, flip the paper over, and make 2 more valley folds. Hold the model like this with your last one, your last fold there, and push inwards. Turn it and flatten the model. Make sure these flaps are on the bottom, and you're going to take this edge and fold it to the center. Repeat on the other edge. Flip the model over and repeat on the other side. Take the model and make a mountain fold along these edges. Open it back up and open these 2 flaps. I'm going to open the flap once more and just reverse these folds. Fix any mistakes you might see, just like that. What mistake? Flip the paper over, open it up, and repeat. You now have a bird base. Now you're going to take these bottom flaps, and you're going to take the center edge and line it up to the center line, like this. Of course, repeat on the other side, so this edge along this center line. You are now going to inside reverse fold along those creases you just made. So open the model, push the paper in, reverse the folds, it will be inside. Repeat on the other side. So, take this, open up the model, go along the creases you just made, and you will have this. For the next step, you're going to open this, and we're going to fold the edges to the center. So take this edge first, fold it to the center line. Repeat on the other side. You can now close that flap. We're going to do it again on the other side. Open it up, fold this edge to the center line. Do it for the other edge. And fold it back in half. You're now going to take this flap, fold it down. You're going to take this flap, fold it down, but take this point and fold it about halfway to the center line. Maybe a little bit more, and then put it back up. Now you're going to fold the model in half. And it should look like this. Next, we are going to get the pre-folds in for the head and the tail. Let's start with the head. We're going to take this point right here. You can see this line here. Take that point, make a valley fold. And we're gonna get it close, but we're gonna make sure it's not perpendicular to this line. You want a little bit of an angle. All right. Open it back up, open the model a little bit, and inside reverse fold again. Once you have this fold in place, you're going to basically reverse this flap again, but up to these 2 points. An easy way to do that is just open the model up, fold upwards until you see the points, pinch the points, and simply close the model. To finish this section, we're going to make a mountain fold right along here, like this. And repeat on the other side. Now pinch right here and swivel this up as much as you can. Pinch down. It's not going to make that much of a difference, but the small details are what matters. And that completes the pre-fold for the head. We're going to go ahead and work on the tail, which essentially is the same step. You're going to make a valley fold, make sure there is an angle, pinch down, open it up, inside reverse fold, and then again, kind of open it up a little bit and just push this flap back up almost to the corners, but don't pinch yet. Instead, we're going to hold here and we're going to swivel this down a little bit. We end up with something that looks like this. Next, we are going to do the tail, and we're going to do a little zoom in for the next few parts, because they can be a little bit complicated. So first, we're going to take the tail we're going to open it up and we're going to fold the tip down a little bit. Close the model really quick, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a mountain fold. So we're going to fold this flap inwards, and the line is going to go from this point through this point all the way to the bottom. So to do that, I'm going to go like this, pinch down a little bit, and I kind of just roll the fold in. Get that. Close the model, repeat it on the other side. So again, from this point through that point, all the way down here, you're going to make a mountain fold. Pinch them nice and tight. And I would just swivel a little bit. So that way you can see the tail is kind of tucked in the ball. It's going to hold. And now we can focus on the head. It's going to also be a little bit tricky. We are going to make a fold right along here. We want to go like this. And I like to put it just a little bit higher than this part right here, as you can see. Wouldn't you guess what we're going to do next is we're going to open that up and do an inside reverse fold. It's great practice for this kind of fold, guys. Great practice. I would swivel it up a little bit so that the beak is kind of straight, like that. And the next part that we're going to do is we're going to take this model, open it up, and we're going to make a very small crimp. This gets a little bit difficult, so we're going to fold down, right? You're going to get something like that, but we're going to fold it right back up. And you have this nice mini crimp. You get something that looks like this. From here, I want you to pinch right here and pinch right here. You got this little corner, and you got where my thumb is right here. You're going to make a value fold right there. You can see the paper gets a little bit warped when you do this. That is expected. Take the other edge and pull down while you do this. Squeeze in like this. Make sure the crimp fold right there stays in place. And then just fold the paper over and pinch. You're probably gonna have to watch that a couple times, okay? So let me just kind of unfold here. It's a little bit tricky. You started here with that crimp. Hold here, push down, pop it, and pinch. And then you can adjust your folds to angle the head however you want. I kind of like it just like this. And now we're going to move on to the final part, the legs. This is just a bunch of inside reverse folds. So first, I'm going to take this leg and fold it back like this. Zoom back out a little bit. Pinch it. First the other side, make sure they line up. You're going to do another fold. Line it up with the other leg. Sorry, got out of frame right there. Pinch them and inside reverse fold both legs. Go to the other side. See, the legs are lined up. To make the next inside reverse fold, you're going to take this edge and line it up to that edge. If you're using thicker paper, these steps are where you're regretting choosing that thicker paper. Go to the other side, just to make sure when you fold, it matches up. An inside reverse fold. That completes the legs, and now you're just going to make the feet, which are just two tiny inside reverse folds. So take one foot, tilt it back, take the other foot, make it match, get in there, do your little inside reverse fold. Try and zoom in a little bit more for you guys. The other foot. You're gonna get in there, open it up, reverse the folds, and now for your final fold of this model, you're gonna take that foot, you're gonna just bend it back. You have 2 points right here, this kind of mini triangle. That's where your fold is. You just pinch it in place. Again, one more time. Take that foot. Fold it in and pinch. Now, for the final adjustments, I'm not going to get on camera too well. I'll try. But to get the model to stand, if it's falling forward, pinch backwards. See how it's still falling forward a little bit? Pinch backwards. And now the model is standing. And you have an origami bird by Akira Yoshizawa. Zoom out a little bit. And that is it for this intermediate model. Thank you for watching. I know this was a bit of a longer video, but I wanted to make sure that you saw these smaller folds. It's a very good practice model. And you can of course adjust the folds to make different types of birds, use different colors. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and of course you can browse paper at afoldbeyond.com as long as view other tutorials. Thank you very much and have a great day.